Hey everybody, my name is SleepyKat and today we're going to be playing another game of kind words. Of course, kind words is basically a game where we write letters to people all over the world who are just trying to express themselves, whether they're trying to get advice, whether they just need someone to hear from, inspiration, or just for people who, want to give people inspiration. I'm actually recording this on my birthday, and I felt like this would be a nice game to play, give a little piece back as a thank you. So, someone sends their thanks with a letter you wrote, and you got a sticker. Oh, it's a sleepy octopus. A bit sleepy in the deepy. um, so, let's go ahead and look and view our requests. Let's see. I'm afraid of going outside. I'm afraid of learning to drive. How am I supposed to get to places when I'm older if I don't want to drive? Today I tried riding my bike to the library but realized it's too far and my GPS is trash. Now I feel like a failure who's also a loser. Okay. As someone who doesn't actually like going out to places, I could kind of relate. But it's a good thing that you're trying to learn, that you want to learn to drive despite being afraid. You know, Learning to drive is, one of those step forward things in life. Excuse me. One of those things in life that you have to, everyone has to end up learning to do eventually. And so, like I said, as someone who doesn't like going outside, doesn't like, being around groups, what my opinion is to take small steps. But don't say that you're a failure. Don't say that you're a loser, because that's not true. We all have our ups and downs. We all have good things and bad things that we do. But yeah, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is reply to B and say, so I ended up writing, hey B, first off, you are not a failure nor a loser. Just because you're afraid does not make you any of those things. What I suggest you do is take small steps. First, if you have a learner's permit, take your car across the street and then go back. Next, drive to the next street, then around your neighborhood, then around the block. Sooner or later, taking these steps will help you become more willing to go out and practice driving. It takes time. Don't rush, take little steps for your goal. You're doing great, keep it up. And yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't like being at places. I don't like going out. I don't like it whatsoever. But I do love going out on drives. And so going out on drives really helps, become more comfortable going out of your home in your comfort zone. We're going to put a little tree and then go ahead and send it off. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger I'll rush this ride over. I knew you'd keep writing people. I'm sure they'll love this. Oh hey, I discovered daylight this morning. I was a bit stressed out about some things, but I put this on loop and washed all that away. Hopefully I'll have another sweet track for you tomorrow. So I went through a few letters, but this one really kind of hit me close to home. So it says, I find it hard to even get up in the mornings. Is there something wrong with me? I just dig my head into a pillow until my alarm stops and then the other one starts. But it's hard and I would love some insight, please. I'm not saying or diagnosing you or anything, but this could be a sign of depression. As someone who has depression, I do have my days where it's difficult for me to get out of bed. I have my days where I'm just having my alarm ringing and ringing and ringing for who knows how long. And, on days like that, what I do is I take a deep breath, I count to 10, and then I get up. And the moment I get up, what's it called? Not reward, what's the word I'm thinking of? I like to tell myself how proud I am of myself. That I actually got up out of bed. I actually opened my eyes, and then I go ahead and do another small task, whether it's to brush my hair, whether it's to brush my teeth, whether I change my shirt, just that small little thing. And then I tell myself, oh my gosh, look, you did this, like, I'm so proud of you. Slowly but surely, you build up all these small little things, and you start thinking, hey, I could start doing other things. I could start being more proud of myself. But when it comes to things like this, I just want to say that there's nothing wrong with you. All you have to do is stop, think, take a breath, and go. So I wrote, hey O, do not worry, you aren't alone. As someone who goes through the same thing as you do, I'll tell you what I do when I'm having days like this. Close my eyes, take a couple deep breaths, tell myself I will get up in 10 seconds, and then count down. After I hit 0, I force myself up. It can be difficult at first, but be proud of yourself for getting up. Congratulate yourself and then move on to the next small task, whether it's brushing your teeth or making your bed, and praise yourself again. These small achievements help so much. And then let's go ahead and put this little hat and send. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. You can count on me to deliver this letter. Okay, so this is going to be the last one. It says, I work and work and work from morning to evening. I know I've done not enough, so I'm doing free overtime just to catch up. I feel like I don't have any time for anything else. After work, I just watch something, play games, go sleeping. It makes me sad. First off, don't be doing free overtime. Don't work for free. You're not valuing yourself that way. Now, when it feels like you don't have time for anything else, you can make yourself time. What people need to understand is that work isn't everything. Work isn't your entire life, and you shouldn't make it your entire life. That's a very dangerous mentality. It's good that you want to help out with your job and everything, but at the end of the day, we all have our own lives and our own dreams to go after. And, cut back on the work, If you're doing free overtime, instead of doing that, go ahead and use that time to find a new hobby. Find a hobby, whether you want to try going out and running, cycling, whether it's swimming, whether it's drawing, whether it's painting, whether it's, learning a new instrument, But don't use your time on something that is just going to bring you down, And, I was like this. I remember I used to work for free, and, I'd come to work, they're like, hey, you're not supposed to work. I'm like, nah, it's fine. I'm not clocking in. I'm going to go ahead and, do a planogram or something. And I'd be there working for free for so long, and, yeah, they loved it because they're not paying me for the free labor. But then I realized that I wasn't valuing myself, and this is what you need to do. You need to learn to value yourself and value your time that you have, because we all have a limited amount of time, and I'm sure you don't want to be using that time to waste it away on work. So, for our last letter, so I wrote, Dear A, I was like you once. I worked 24/7, only ate a little, slept a lot, and played on my phone. I gave my whole life for my job. That was until I left and realized how much time I wasted working for free, working to please people who didn't care for me. I advise you to stop the free overtime. Who cares if you're behind a little? If you aren't getting paid for it, don't do it. Value your time and use that extra time to search for your new passion. Work is not all there is to life. Trust me, I'm happier now after learning this. You got this. That goes for everything, you know. Don't force yourself and think, oh, I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better for a place that's just gonna suck your life away. Trust me, I ended up working so hard, and the only way I was able to leave was after I had injured my knee and I wasn't able to do the amount of work that I was doing. That's how bad it was. So, like I said, to the point where I messed up my knees, and after a year later, 2 years later of being off that job, my knees still affect me at times because I pushed myself so hard. I pushed myself so far. And so now, I'm getting better, but I'm so much happier using this time to make videos, spend time with my family, read, continue going to school and stuff like that. It's been amazing. And I learned that work is not everything. Your coworkers are not your life. Your boss isn't the manager for your life. Your life is your life. You clock in, do the work, go. You clock out and go. That's all you do. Don't be working for free. Value your time. Your time is money. Your time is your life. And don't have a workaholic mentality like I used to. It can be for anything, for school, for work, for really anything. But yeah, so let's send. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. You can count on me to deliver this letter. And there we go. Oh! Of course, someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote and another cake sticker. Aww. Someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote and you got a new sticker. Oh, it's a hedgie. A little shy, but still nice. Ah, that is so cute. But yeah, so that's something that I ended up learning. And I hope y'all take this, and think about this. Sorry if y'all hear any background noise. My family is visiting me for the week, and yeah, I think y'all can tell that I'm a lot happier, I'm a lot more calm. No popping in a while, thankfully. And that's all because I decided to focus on my life and what I believe is important. And I still have a job, I still work full-time. I'm going back to school for my bachelor's. But I'm still focusing on myself. I'm focusing on my mentality and what I want to do in my life. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Press the like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.